Hi guys, a little update on school, sort of. Last week my school started. We had to go to school and we would get divided into groups, you know, class groups, and only the idea that I had to meet new people yet again was already really getting me so anxious about it. I couldn't sleep for 2 or 3 nights. I was just it was really eating me alive, just the idea and the fear of having to meet new people and being around people that would probably judge me, you know, have their first idea about me, and I really didn't want to give the wrong first impression. That's just something I cannot do that. Just the idea, I hate it. People judging me and giving the wrong impression. I want to be liked. I don't want to be disliked. So anyway, that was basically the main thought in my head during those sleepless nights. What to do when meeting people that you don't know. Well, anyway, I survived the very first week. We got divided into groups, and I already know 2 or 3 people in my new class group, but it still didn't get me at ease, you know. I was still frustrated and scared and panicky and anxious about anything, so yeah, awkward. But then today, Monday, our classes started, and I want to be a person, you know, a person that, well, wait a minute, I looked it up, a translation, because there isn't the perfect translation, because the word doesn't really exist in a lot of languages. It only, you know, as a specific, yeah, I'll just look it up, wait a minute. So basically, it's about education, but a specialty of education, or helping people. Yeah, that's what it's like. Wait, the job that I want to have in the future, want to do in the future, is based on a specialty in education, focused on treatment and education, of course, of people with a mental or a physical limitation. Yeah. Okay, so basically I want to become a person that I needed much earlier than when I got one, you know. I got my psychologist when I hit rock bottom, and turns out I already needed a psychologist 5 years before that to actually, you know, go through things, to cope with things. But yeah, I had to hit rock bottom before I could, you know, convince myself okay, I really need help now. This is not gonna solve by itself. So that's basically what I want to do. I want to mean something in other people's lives. So it has to do with mental or physical limitations. So also people with Alzheimer's. I can work with people with youth that has like the problematic educational situation at home, problematic situations at home, or people that suffer any mental or physical illness, and just really like the aspect of living through it and supporting people that really need some support, and then looking for some solutions or some things that might have to change so it would be easier to continue living. Wait, or also when they are like learning disabilities, that's also something that I could help them with when I finally graduate. That would be awesome. But so that's basically what I want to become. So there was this teacher today that also used to work as yeah, it's not really a social worker. It's not the exact same as an educationalist. Is that what it is? I don't know. Anyway, you heard my explanation of it. So when I say educationalist, you probably know what I mean, right? Right? Deal? Alright, I got a deal. So, we had this teacher today that also used to work as a educationalist, and he was talking about this case, this situation, anonymously of course, but the situation that he used to work with. Like, there was this family that lost the father figure like at a pretty early and at all the kids' lives. So the kids were like 5 when their father died, and the father was really focused on the education of the kids and really, you know, taking care of them, while the mother was more, not really selfish, but she was very worried about her image and about her, how she would come across to other people, and she was just more focused on that than on raising her kids. And the grieving process was really like totally messed up, and everything like that. So when one of the daughters got anorexic and self-harmed, and then the oldest boy also had like aggression. Just, it just really showed that in that family there was something that didn't go well during raising or education and everything. So that was what the situation was that he talked about. So it would be our job to make those people realize that there were like problems below the surface that need to be taken care of, and then the problem that was on the surface, like anorexia or self-harm or aggression or whatever, that could be taken care of or would maybe even solve itself. Those are big words, but that's what he said. I mean, that's not what I really wanted to say, but you get the picture, I guess, right? But anyway, that's what we are supposed to do. That's our job. And then he said, and I was really shocked when I heard that. He said, so it's basically it's your job to make those people realize that they don't need that stupidity to cope with their lives, but they just, and I was like, stupidity? Did you really say that anorexia and self-harm and, you know, not being able to express yourself apart from aggression is just some silliness, some stupidity. I was shocked. I was like, seriously? You are supposed to teach us how we should, you know, deal with people and how we should react to people that are going through those things. And then you just say that. That was I really wonder what you think about that, but I really think that was a very wrong example of showing us how to deal with people, like, with problems like that. I mean, I get it. A lot of people are ignorant and don't know what they're talking about, or they are just believing the stereotypes or whatever, and they just look down at people like us. But a professor, teacher, person guy who actually worked for like 25 years with people like them or us, I would really not expect that at all. Like, so that's basically what school looked like up till now. So for my frustrations. Basically, I don't really have much left to say. Maybe if you would like me to do some subject, please let me know, and I'll take care of it, right? So for now, I'm gonna say goodbye!